Well, hello, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. I'm going to allow you guys to come on in the room. This is not going to be your November 2022 reading. We're going to do that tomorrow. This is going to be your morning message today. Hey, Bonnie. Um, yeah, this is just a morning message. Okay. I'm still kind of in that process trying to figure out how I really want to do the November 2022 readings. Okay. But I had to come on, okay, and give you guys something since I haven't been on in a few days. Hey everybody. Hey Bonnie, Carissa, Anisha, Nyota, is it Armis? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. D, Genevieve, Naomi. Hey. Hey, Hussein. Good morning, everybody. All right, my Taurus Bull gang. What's going on, you guys? How have you been? And so I'm not going to say it's been a rough weekend. It's been okay. It's been okay. I've been busy, and when you have like a lot to do. Exactly, Anisha. Just kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's the eclipse energy. Maybe it's that kind of thing. I feel like it's probably that. You guys already know I break out in hives, so excuse me for that one. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like it is like a eclipse energy because I'm not the only one feeling it. Like I've had a few people who are calling me, like my sister called, and just in general, who was like, I'm just not feeling my best. Okay. And I'm not feeling my best. So I think it's the eclipse energy most likely that we're feeling at this point. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get into your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. Taurus, let's get into it. Let's see what's going to come out here for you guys. Recovering sleep after losing. I'm so sorry, Bonnie. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. It's been rough. This year has been really rough, just in general. So we just hope that next year will be better. Maybe it'll bring more happiness and joy into people's lives. Hopefully, right? Because this ain't it. 2022 has not been it, none whatsoever. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. I'm ready for it to end. Okay. One of the first cards that came out here for you, Taurus, is take a nap. Take a nap. This just talks about needing to rest. That means overthinking, first of all, definitely overthinking. Some of you guys need to rest, and it could actually be like not feeling well. It could be that type of thing too. Maybe not feeling mentally well or physically well or whatever. But I do see here take a nap is just needing to just like rest. Take it easy. And to me, I feel like mostly it's going to most likely come from your mind because you guys are an earth sign. And earth signs have a tendency to overthink everything and, not be happy for like the whole day because they're thinking too much. Okay. Oh, now we also have a card. Oh, I love it. I'm going to save the best ones for last. That's why I'm putting it to the side here. Now, I think this card came out for you guys last time right here with Never Ending Story. I believe this came out for you, or I know it was an earth sign. I'm not sure who it was, but it's just talk about frustration. I know for a fact that it probably came out for either you or Virgo. And if that's the case, that means that there is a lot of frustration that's going on with you, and you guys are like, what the hell? That's where a lot of you guys are right now for multiple reasons. And it doesn't have to be just one reason. And again, this is why I was talking about the whole eclipse energy. You guys are not the only one. Okay. This is the reason why I say it, because I don't want y'all to think that I'm sitting up here sitting on my high horse and I don't feel any of this. Yes, I do. Okay. So just frustration in general, and this is sitting in your placement, feeling a little hopeless to a certain degree. But you guys, the 3+7 on here definitely is talking about it's a 10. So it talks about new beginnings. So it's like this is that frustration right before you get out of it, right before this new beginning happens. It's like, just hold on. New things are coming and it's going to be amazing. Okay. Keep your poise. Do not overreact. Do not lose it with that. Right. It's coming right after the frustration and never ending card. So, I mean, if this is dealing with a person, I would see the poise being there, right? Because if it's someone who's actually frustrating you, first thing you could do is snap off. I didn't know Taurus had it in them that way, but Tauruses really do have the energy to really cut you cold. So try to stay calm through any type of situation that you guys feel is, if there's a lot of pressure, try to maintain poise under pressure. Okay. Chef Meg said we sure do. I told you all about that before. I didn't know. Until I talked to some of you guys on the phone and you started telling me what you were doing. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty deep. Let's go ahead. Let's get to some of the best cards that came out here for you. You had Treasure Island, and then you also had Peace. There you go. There's the answer to the problem. Spirit always gives it to you one way or the other. Treasure Island really is about treasure. It's like something that you find. It's like if you guys have been wanting, let's say if you guys have been wanting love, let's say if you guys had been, wanting finances, money, it could be both, right? It could be finances, it could be love, it could be all those things. Treasure Island is like you guys are about to find it. You guys are about to get what you want. It is a treasure. It's an island full of treasure. And you're going to get what you want. And then it's like right afterward is the peace card. I feel like peace is part of the treasure, right? I feel like peace really is part of the treasure here. Because like for some of us, it's like, I just want peace. I mean, because for a lot of Tauruses, you guys have your finances. Some of you guys, your relationships are okay, but it's the outside noise, right? It's the stuff that's on the outside that's causing a lot of the issue in your life. Okay. So regardless of what it is for each and every one of you, I definitely see frustration here, but the solution here is definitely peace. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Taurus. We're going to come and see what's going to be here. Hey, Elle. What's going on, girlfriend? All right, let's see what comes out. This is for Taurus. Okay, let's get it. One of the first cards, love it. One of the first cards is the Sun. Talks about what? Happiness. We're not going to even, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to go ahead and say what's here, right? Hermit. Ooh. King of Pentacles. Ooh. Mm-hmm. King of Swords. Ooh. All right. So that is the first card that came out. Remember, take a nap, healing, resting. And also with the Four of Swords, it's like nothing happening. Yasmin, nothing's been happening. Either there's a pause, there's a break. You guys have been just waiting for things to actually start to occur. That could be that too, right? You guys have been healing and resting and really waiting for things to happen for you. And I do see that it's going to start happening. But I see a lot of healing here. I see just in general happiness overall because the Sun is actually hitting the rest card. So for some of you, you really may not be feeling well. For some of you, and this is talking about rejuvenation and wellness. Okay. Sun is happiness in general and abundance that I'm seeing here. It actually helps with depression. So some of you guys are feeling depressed, if you're feeling under the weather, and if you just have not been mentally right, like we just talked about, right? The Sun comes out and lightens everything up. Okay. Now the next card, and it could be because of loneliness, because the next card really is talking about it's the Hermit card. It's like the isolation that could be causing frustration. You can feel like you don't have a lot of support. Um, Money, King of Pentacles is also hitting the frustration card. So for a lot of you, it could be loneliness, it could be a lack of support, it could be money. Okay. I see, maybe there's people in your life that's constantly asking you for things. You're never receiving. And you're like, universe, what the hell? Okay. I'm constantly giving, never receiving. What's up with that? So I do feel like there's a sense of frustration with that. Now, you also have a card here, the King of Pentacles. This is how I know that your money is going to improve. You guys already know that. I've already talked about that before, how money is going to get better. For some of you, this is your own business. This is what you're going to be doing to improve your finances. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. Not everyone is going to be an entrepreneur. But when it comes down to your finances, remember the king in general is very stable and very grounded. And this is what you guys are going to be experiencing. Now, I do believe that it could take up until next year. Like, even though I know, some of these reads could be like within a few months, but I definitely feel like within the next 3 or 4 months, your money is definitely going to start improving in some kind of way. Okay. And this is just you guys just thinking. Next card is the King of Swords. This is like you guys have new ideas. You're like, and you're now putting your thoughts to good things, right? So instead of thinking about what you don't have, thinking about what you're lacking, being depressed and sad, here you're using that King of Pentacles, that King of Swords energy and putting it in a place that's going to be productive for you. Because before that, the King of Pentacles is very productive, and it's things that they're able to actually obtain, right? But it's like it's with the help of the King of Swords. Discipline. So that's what I see you guys doing. That's part of the reason why rest is what? Meditation. Some of you guys are kind of like all over the place, all this frustration, never meditating. And that could be part of what Spirit is trying to get you guys to do. Sometimes like you can feel like you can do everything on your own. You don't need outside help, but I feel like everything is spiritual. I learned that this year. Everything is spiritual. So it's like meditate, and then you guys will end up getting answers, or prayer would actually help. Okay. There's some friendships that looks like it is on the men. Is it called the men? It's like some friendships that are not working out, or I'm seeing something dealing with friendships here. That could be an issue with some of you. I just hear funny acting. Okay. Family members could be doing that as well. I don't know. I hear funny acting. I don't know who's that. Okay, let's see. This is for Taurus. So 9 of Wands, still that frustration. You guys have the Temperance card here. Ooh, love it. You guys have the 8 of Wands. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we got one more card to get. You got the 9 of Cups. So this is a wish fulfillment. You guys are going to get what you want. Okay. But let's go ahead. Let's get your last card here for Taurus. Oh, well, 2 came out. Might as well take it. Ooh. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Really good to see. All right. Yep. We have the full card here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And I know I should be doing this on a reading, but sometimes I always wonder what is the individual Taurus is really going through, because the never ending story and the 9 of Wands are literally the exact same card. It's literally saying that Tauruses are going through things that's causing them a lot. This is perseverance. So if I had to tell you, oh, you have to persevere, but what is it that you guys are needing to persevere in? Like, what's the problem? What's the issue that you guys have been having for a very long time that has even caused you to feel a little detached from the world and not, because you guys have the Hermit and the King of Swords, which kind of makes me feel like there's isolation and detachment and almost feeling like you don't really necessarily want to be bothered with people, but but you want to be bothered. You need the support, but you don't want to be bothered. It's that type of energy here. But whatever it is, it really is like this, like, I'm just tired. Oh, you guys are saying relationships? And the thing is, here with the Knight of Wands, this is the relationship card. In this particular instance, it could be two different things. But if we're talking about it coming after the Nine of Wands, this is just dealing with multiple relationships that have not been stable. Multiple relationships, or dealing with people who have been more so into themselves and what they have been wanting. Exactly, Bonnie. Hot and cold, in and out. But you guys, how like sometimes you allow people into your life too, like they're not stable, but it is something about them that you're trying to see, because part of this Fool card is curiosity. Curiosity could be causing a problem as well, because you keep on letting a person in and out of your life. And if we're talking about relationships, this is the reason why. Now, for some of you, you cut them off cold turkey, King of Swords. You're like, okay, as soon as they start cutting up, as soon as this person start acting funny, they out of here, right? But the problem is that how many times have you done it? This is like my fifth person. So that could be very tiring and very annoying, and it can be very discouraging, right? So I do feel discouragement here, and frustration is what I'm saying. Now, we did have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, you guys already know, is improvement in both areas, which is, to me, this is the way I read. It is hitting the King of Pentacles. So I know for a fact that it's talking about your finances, right? But I also know that it's talking about your relationships. But it isn't necessarily a relationship that's going to be right now, as of today. It's not saying that it won't progress, but it is a relationship that's starting off. Okay. It is a relationship that needs to progress. So for some of you, you are in a connection, and a relationship could progress. Eight of Wands. Or your love life will get better, which means there's going to be different people that you can date, better people that you will date, not just dating. Okay. So I definitely see, and I see two different people here for a lot of you too. A lot, just choices. Just know that there's a choice here. But I don't want you guys to miss the point. So Nyota says sick parents. Oh, she deleted. That's okay. I was gonna read it. And that's another thing. Like, even when it comes down to stuff like that, the Nine of Wands is also this energy of feeling very trapped. Okay. It's like there's certain things that you have to do, right? But if you have heavy responsibility, you don't necessarily feel the joys of life like everybody else do, because you're, basically dealing with something that's pretty major here, which is causing a lot of frustration and feeling like you have to persevere under pressure. So, like I said, for a lot of you, there's going to be a new beginning here with the Fool card. Plain and simple. I mean, I love it. Okay. We're about to get to the part of the reading that I love the most, where I only split the deck. I don't shuffle, I just split. And I'm going to see what's going to come out here for you guys with two different decks. When I split it, that is going to let me know where you guys are. Now, I do see that there's still going to be, for some of you, somebody that's coming in and out. You got a new person here, by the way, here with the King of Wands, but you also, for a lot of you, have somebody who's been ghosting or who've been detaching, but they're coming right back in. I see that here. Still see the person. And some of you guys are allowing this person in your life. Okay. I do see that some of you are going to be moving. All right, let's see. Block them. I didn't say it. I feel like it's this person. This is drastic action. Y'all ain't gonna do it. Don't say you will, because no, you're not. You're not gonna block this person. Spirit is telling you you have to block them, but you ain't gonna block them. Uh-uh. Huge opportunities that's going to come to you and your finances here. Opportunity is going to be in the palm of your hand. This is probably once in a lifetime opportunity for some of you. That's pretty major. Now, this could come, this is, ooh, I actually heard this. This is actually in love and finances. I keep saying this. I feel it in both. This is the reason why the sun is here, because this is happiness. This is not coming out for no apparent reason. So I really do feel like this is going to be in both areas. Just telling you. Okay. Huge opportunity with this card. This is the huge pinnacle. A lot of you are dealing with people who are liars. Frustration, relationships. A lot of you guys kept on saying, oh, well, it's relationships that's causing this frustration in my life. Okay. I don't know. When that card comes out, that means that this person is like basically telling you things that are making you guys, this is like, what is it called? Stringing along. That's the energy that I was trying to say. It's the stringing along energy. Let's keep going. Let's see what's going to come out. It says a lot of you guys have been experiencing, sorry, I got to get used to this here. Rejection. And this is all part of God's plan here. With rejection is God's protection. Okay. Here, a lot of abundance that's going to be coming in here for you with 888. Let's get one more from this deck. And do not be trapped in, not necessarily said a fantasy world, but do not be deceiving yourself with the person that you are that you're with, especially if you know that they are not stable or grounded. Some of you have two different people definitely that you're dealing with, but you like the one that's bad. You like the person that's not good for you. And I feel like that's everybody. I don't know. I don't know what happens. Why do we do that? Okay. But some of you guys are at that place where you like the person who's not necessarily the best. Let's split the deck. This is going to be for Taurus. Ooh, Saturn. Saturn is not necessarily bad, but it is like it says, well, this is the world card. So this is completions. And this is what I was saying before. This is like literally new beginnings, new cycles, and all of that, right? But Saturn comes in sometimes to be wreck shop. Okay. And I know they say Saturn isn't necessarily the like, it's not a bad card, but Saturn be wreck shopping. Okay. Anytime I see Saturn that comes out and somebody reading, I get scared. I'd be like, I already know this person about to go through something all the time. It never fails. Okay. But here it talks about completions of cycles. Yes. And it talks about responsibilities, boundaries, and restrictions. And that's what I'm saying. So a lot of you are being restricted from something or something that you are wanting in some kind of way, period. Okay. Another card here, arguments and fighting. What is up with this? What is going on? Didn't I just say that when I said that don't get into a situation where you end up saying something that you regret? I think I said that. Was that for you or was that for Sagittarius? But I was talking about your attitude, how you guys can cut. You guys got the whip. That's what this is. This is the whip. Okay. So just be careful. Mars, Lord have mercy. Oh, the planet of destruction. Tower. So to me, the frustration card really is coming from things that are unexpected. It's really coming from aggression. It could come from anger. It could be all of those things. And this is pretty much what I'm saying. I'm saying anger, frustration, chaos. This is not necessarily bad, but it is coming from a lot of you relationships. And we kind of see why. Okay. But it's a necessary breakdown and it's like a breakthrough. It's a necessary breakdown. But remember, we already saw the arguments. So some of the arguments could cause an ending of some sort just because the Knight of Wands have a tendency to be a player or immature, you know. I'm trying to give y'all something good this morning, but it's coming out telling me the same thing, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Oh, okay, perfect. This is my last two. You guys did have passion, chemistry, lust, happiness, excitement, hot sex. Okay, that's what it says. Fireworks. Okay, coming out with this card. I believe it's this person. That's who I believe it's with. Because I believe that a lot of you guys are going to be walking away from someone in particular. And you're going to be very excited about this new person who's going to come in here. Let's get the last card here for Taurus. Oh, same card. Oh, Saturn came out again. It says clarity. There you go. All right. So all of this frustration, and remember the first card that came out really was dealing with needing to take a nap. And what did I say? I said it came down to meditation. So you guys are going to get the clarity in some type of situation. I feel like in life in general, you're going to get clarity. And this is what you guys are really, really needing. So things are going to get better. Thank the Lord. Eight of Wands, progression. We already know that's going to happen for you. And there's going to be a new beginning here with the Fool card, okay? Could get a little rough depending on your situation. Okay, not all of you guys are going to be going through breakups with relationships. This is going to be other stuff in your life. Breakthroughs is what I'm seeing happening for you, especially if you've been having money issue. You know, the King of Pentacles definitely talks about finances. So that part of that Mars energy is like exuberant, right? It's talking about that adrenaline. And I feel like you guys are going to definitely take that opportunity that we saw, and that is going to be your breakthrough. That's like the tower in the world, right? Endings and new beginnings. That's going to cause you guys to be very successful. So you look at it in both ways, but the sun came out. So just know that there is definitely going to be a lot of happiness and just overall just healing for you guys, especially if you've been going through a lot. Okay. But this is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I'm going to have your November 2022 reading tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.